Doctor?
Don't cry you. And you know, Clara, you see, first of all, my wife asked me this morning, you know, father from man from Bapulu. So she said, you didn't probably say you're going or which one side you are? I said, I'm from Monserrato.
Let's hear you fire.
Yeah, it's nice to be on this morning and say good morning to our dynamic chairperson for this fundraiser. Besides being a fundraiser, it's just another opportunity that we stem our authority. Okay? Another time again, it's another opportunity that we solidify our ranks as a party and people.
Okay, Chief. Thank you. Let's hear you. Hello? Are you there? Good morning. Yeah? Your name, you say? I'm not hearing you, but you're calling from Nuclear. Let's hear you. Just go ahead. Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm not sure I got you. But you are saying, for example, people in Montserrat, they will start supporting their different counties. Hello?
Yeah, good morning, Carla Jazzy. My name is Sodi Tere, and I call you from Ghana's to be precise, Ghana's Junction.
Yeah, tell her.
Yeah, you know, I listened to the Unity Party panel steering committee chairman, Senator Taba Flapper. You know, this country is really, I'm not allowed to you. We are going different places. Because the country is so hard a day, and we see Unity Party using the state resources on December 6th. The people is sitting looking at that. They are not talking anything. At the Papa going in studio saying that there will be a fundraising. There will be no fundraising. People are going to steal the purple money and go and pay their party hair color. Mr. Clarence Jackson. People already stole the purple money. They get it already. They just going down for for merrymaking to say, oh, they know raise for and all of that. They don't raise nothing. Nothing they raise. We know. They will see this going to do this when we're in power and taking our property for us. But then if they taking it, and we can show them 2020 now when we come back, we will take that area, that one that D20 will come into that area, we'll break it down.
Okay. Hello?
Hello.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, guys.
Yeah?
Good morning to our Senator. Madam Senator, from Douala to Rabon State, it used to be 700, 800. Since the Ebola time, because of passenger, the reduction of passenger into the country, those jobs raised our money to 1,300. Since Ebola time for going everything from Douala to go to Rabon State, they share that money to 1,300. They can't drop, and you are leader of that country. What are you people doing now? Because the distance from Buchanan to Monrovia is far away long. Therefore, Rabon to Douala.
Okay. Hello?
Yeah, good morning, Clarence.
Good morning.
Good morning to my senator in there. Well, Clarence, Lufa County going to leave the day that day. I give you assurance, and I give the senator assurance. Lufa County going to take the day, and people are purchasing their T-shirt now. Even for me, I have 4% T-shirt money with me. That day, December 6th.
How much for each of the T-shirts?
The T-shirt is $25, $20 with a cap, with a cap, and the house on long sleeve shirt, $30. Everything is very printed, beautifully printed. People from the Vera County just sending the money now to purchase their T-shirt. That day, Madam Fabiola, I think the money you even pronouncing, it may just be in the basket of Lufa County.
Okay. Thank you. Anybody can say that thing. Real says County, say call and say hello.
Yeah, good morning, Clarence.
Good morning.
Good morning, and let me say good morning to your listening audience. My name is Marcos when I join your conversation from district number 10. Clarence, I think the United Party needs to stop deceiving our people.
Okay.
But there is this key question I need the steering committee chairperson in studio to answer. The United Party will know what's driving from our headquarters that they are claiming today and for money business. Now we see them cleaning the headquarters and pinching it at hair of their fundraising rally. How have they gotten a 3 million to pay for that headquarters and they are now pinching it, and even a cleanup campaign will be headed by the vice president, who is the vice president of the United Party on Saturday, when they are yet to raise a single cent at the of their fundraising rally. How they got the 3 million to pay for that headquarters? They need to stop. They need to be real to tell the Liberian people that they are using the taxpayer money to buy their headquarters and to build their headquarters across the 15 countries. Thank you. You need to answer that question.
Okay, thank you. Hello.
Yeah, good morning, Clarence.
Good morning.
And let me say a pleasant good morning to the senator and to listeners following the podcast. My name is David Kuye Nambe, and I follow this morning from my two community residents. Clarence, let me say thanks to the senator for providing the needed information. But I want to say that the senator will be very shocked because Maryland, as a former republic, will outshine every country on that day. We are doing everything humanly possible, and as a former state will ensure that we win the upcoming rally. And similarly, in the direction, we are making commitment and contribution to ensure that our party have headquarters in the county so as to have a due representation of the party in the county. So I want.
Thank you, Dave. We can get two more. We'll go back to Senator Vapla. Hello.
Hello, Mr. Clarence Jackson, and hello to the Honorable Senator. Well, I think, Mr. Jackson, you are just saying something about the bitterness in this country here.
Mm-hmm.
The disrespect. Yes, I listened to it, but I wanted to call to tell you some of those things, and it's a continue to repeat on the same platform now.
Mm-hmm.
You see, I hear people calling, they're talking about the party is this, that. You know, when I listen to GP Nyeswa, you know, he told you know the history, but he didn't get it correct.
Okay.
It was 1985 when Helen said, Joe and his people that Rudy, they were idiots.
But the man said 85. It says just around the same time, man.
He said 86.
Maybe you are older than Chipley a little bit.
I just want to come back to the senator what all she's talking about this and that. I think people I say all about this rally. Let us be fair to our people and do it the right way. Like while you talking about transparency, those that be sending mobile money, how will it be related to us that this is the amount that was sent on mobile money? These are the name of the people that send this one on the mobile money account.
Okay. This is the final caller. Hello.
Good morning. Good morning, Clarence.
Good morning.
This is Elton Dere and Lafon from District 15.
Yeah, Elton.
Clarence, let me say good morning to the senator. I got 2 questions for the senator, Clarence. First of all, on that day, will there be buses available for the people? That's my first question. And the second thing is that, Clarence, how can a ruling establishment who said it have come to rescue the people? Clarence, are you getting me?
You are live.
How can a ruling establishment who say they have come to rescue the people? I just listened to the presence of the T-shirt. The least spread is $30. So the common man that is in your country, Banga.
No, but the party did not say people should buy a T-shirt $30. The guy is talking about loafers activity. That county, they decided to do that.
They decided to do that because I hear them that they're going to win that particular rally. So my point here is that if you say if they say $30 or local country is putting a T-shirt for $30, So now the common man here right now, I cannot buy that t-shirt for $30 to go on that day. And tell it to the senator, the people of King George, the senator of the government, the first time there was a protest, and at that protest, people die at that protest. I want to know why was her saying, because she will go back to the people now to tell the people that there is a rally. So how can she go back to the people of King George to convince the people of King George that they should be part of that rally?
Okay. Many calls. So we leave you now with Senator Vapla to respond to some of the concerns and talk to us more about the December 6th program. Senator?
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you to the callers. I'm happy that you people are following. Let me start with our caller from River G. The mobilization is high. We expect high mobilization. I think I stated that earlier that we ourselves, as planners of the event, are overwhelmed by the level of excitement, mobilization, commitment to this process. So I know River G, I just mentioned that River G is not one of the big counties if you were counting the big counties in Liberia, but this just further proof what I said. It confirms that small acts can call big tree down. So we're looking forward to any county that will raise the most funds on that day. Let me state that the first, second, and third places will be awarded on that day based on the cash presented. And Abu asks about CDC eviction. I don't even like to talk about CDC eviction because we are different sets of managers of these institutions. We play according to what we want to do. I mentioned here that this is not something that started today. This is something that predates even the 2023 election. As a serious political institution, we believe that we cannot be in rented property. Moving from one location to another, we need one that we call our home. And this is a commitment that the leadership of this party, the current leadership, upon our election in Bon County in 2022, we made our commitment to our partisans. If you see the high mobilization going on, the commitment is based on the fact that they've been expecting this, because we made it clear to them that this leadership will own a property in Monserrato for the party. But now every county is excited about owning their own property. So we're working with the county leadership to make that come true. The Makibi caller say how the distant partisans will make the contribution and accountability of funds. Right now we have purchased 15 mobile phones just for mobile money transaction. Every county, every one of the 15 counties has a mobile phone, and a number assigned that is published all on social media, is on your community radios in your county that you can make your contribution through, and then just send your name. If you go to a vendor and that your name will not be registered, please make sure that you text your name to your county chair along with the amount that you pay through the mobile money so that it can be recorded. At the end of the day, the fundraising committee will make a comprehensive and detailed report to the partisans and the people of Liberia. You can rest assured we have an account established that is a project account that will be open to GAC, international auditors. Even you want to bring KPMG, they will audit it and let the Liberian people know that the partisans of the Unity Party raised the money through the process and it was spent for the project, for the intended purpose. I can assure you of that. Mr. Faya called and mentioned about the issue of people being from which county, and that is an issue that is coming true. Myself, as a fundraiser committee chair from Cape Mon, there are people who their paternal side will be from Cape Mon and maternal from another place, or vice versa, and they have to pay to those two counties. So once you're from the two counties, you got to pay for your mom and pay for your pa. So don't argue about my pa from Grand Jida, so when the Grand Jida, no, your man are your parent too. So you from your ma county. The caller from Nukuta talk about Monserrato. I didn't understand him too well. But Ted call and talk about UP using resources to fund our project, and we're talking about fundraiser. Echo. When I was a child, people say evil thinkers are evil doers. We have a party that has people working for their own money and getting salaries. Tell me, you want to tell me, Daba Mabane Vapla, can I contribute to my party fundraiser? Look across the government, how many youth people participants are in position? If you even read the list of county leaders, are people who are working and getting regular pay. Bon County is led by Senator Moy. Grand Bassa County is Honorable Magdalene Dagose. Bapolu is Councilor Murphy Kane. Nimba County Senator Tuayen. Lofa County Honorable Massacoy, Clarence Massacoy. Magibi Honorable Fufana. Monserrato Honorable Kuhn. Sino Honorable T.J. Bomi Honorable Ducle from the port. River says Chemetape, Luther Tape. Grand Coup, Edmond 44. Grand Jide is Honorable Nito Zaza Lai. Maryland, Honorable P. Mac Jury. River G, Senator Dopo. Cape Mon, Taba Vapla. So we are not supposed to identify the other officials, private sector actors who are working and can contribute to the party. Do we put that aside and go over money that doesn't belong to us? No. As we speak regularly, every single employed member of the Unity Party has a commitment to pay due. And it's not $1, it's not $20. It's contingent upon your salary grade, because we are determined to do this. And that's why we plan the program in a way that we believe we can raise the money to do it. So people should not be thinking that we wanted to take government, and we can't even do that because the Unity Party came to power based on our credibility, based on accountability, based on the promise to the Liberian people to fight corruption. And we are determined to do that. Our first partisan, the president, has demonstrated that in his actions. And he who fails to follow his footstep and his lead, you know that Joseph Newman Boakai acts will fall upon you. So we can assure the people of Liberia that we are going to raise our own money and build our own property. And that's why we are encouraging every single partisan to contribute to this worthy cause, so that tomorrow you can be proud of what you participated in. Robertsville transportation increase. This is something that we can take up with the Ministry of Transport to look into it and address it quickly. Lofa County will take the day. They're selling t-shirt here. Let them be selling their t-shirt. Let Lofa County be bluffing. We know that Lofa County people, I don't want to talk here because steering committee chair, but we beat them face down. The small counties will shine. So small counties, nobody should intimidate you. Continue your fundraiser and come big. And somebody can hear UP need to stop deceiving our people. How have they gotten the money to pay for the property? I don't have to justify anything to naysayers, because you see, when people fail to do what they're supposed to do, and in the Liberian society, I have witnessed that. I'm a living testimony to that. We took loan, used our salary, did several things in Bon County and Bede Passion Hotel. At the end of the day, the people say, my husband was campaign manager, so he stole money. Today, we are still into progressive action. Is he still campaign manager? It's just a matter of how you spend the little that you have, how you plan. And most of, if not all of us who names are here, are people who know about construction, who know how to save and raise money to invest. And this is what we bring to the party. We bring our experience, our passion for development to the party. And we made a commitment to Liberia and to the partisans that Unity Party, after our leadership, will not be the same. And we are determined to do that through transparent transaction and interaction. So now we're talking about Maryland will shock us well. I have just talked about the counties that people are not looking at I know that one small country will take the day. How will the party account for the money? We have a project account, as I mentioned earlier. All the monies will be going there. The mobile money numbers that we've shared across the country will be connected to the project account, and it will be a push and pull system. As you put your money there, as we speak, those who holding the phone do not even have the PIN. Let me assure you of that. So nobody, no
So you
phone
bought 15 phones for the 15 counties.
15 phones for the 15 counties.
Different person holding the phone, different person get a pin.
Get a PIN. The fundraising committee has a PIN. So they cannot take a dime of your money from that account. That money will be pulled into the bank account. And like I said, there will be a detailed report, county by county, for your contribution. And we have an infrastructure committee that will be working with the party leadership after December 6th to continue through the construction, the payment, and all of those things. This is a whole plan. It's not going to end in 2025, not in 2026, but it's over a period so that at the end of the day, we can be the serious party we know we are, owning our own headquarters like any other party in the sub-region. We were very, very intentional about this. That's why when we went to the 2022 convention, we placed into our revised constitution a clause on investment. We have an investment committee that will be working because we want for the party. We know that United Party has built a history of not being owned by a single individual, not the funder, not the standard bearer, not the party chairman, but it's a party owned by the people. And that's why we make decisions as people for the party to follow. So if we are making that decision, we should invest in the decision that we're making. So this is why we are calling on everybody, even $5, put it into the process. So tomorrow you can be proud of what you have done.
Okay, Senator Vapala, we'd like to say thank you, but anything else you want to conclude on?
Well, someone asked about the buses, whether buses will be available. Of course, the Committee on Mobilization will arrange the buses, and there will be an announcement as to how partisans will be picked up at what point to be taken to the headquarters. How can record school be selling t-shirts? Of course, you answer to that. It's part of the fundraising plans. People selling t-shirts $30. If they invest like $10 into the t-shirt, they get an extra $20. It helps them to raise their money. And of course, let me announce that at the other level, we are coming up as fundraising committee. They will speak about that when they come to the studio. But we have a package, souvenir package on December 6th that will be delivering to certain key stakeholders, which is part of the fundraising idea. So let me just say thank you for the people of Cape Mount. Somebody asked on King George, how will they partake? Let me announce here that I am so happy as chair of the fundraising committee of Cape Mount that my people, without the county leadership going to Gola Kone, they have already had a meeting and decided that they are contributing a certain amount of money to the basket on that day. So this is how people are very excited and enthusiastic about this process. So I believe that people will come from everywhere. But let me announce that the party, the leadership, the steering committee, the fundraising is not going to be going all in the 15 counties to bring people in. But I believe the way people are excited about this thing, we see them coming by themselves. Because we are trying to raise funds and keep that fund for the specific purpose. So we encourage partisans to come, but we'll not be able to treat people from all over 15 counties to come to Monserrado. Because if we do that, the money we're trying to raise will be undermining our own project. So thank you very much for hosting us, and thank you to everybody, all of our heads of committees, especially the county fundraising committee. We know that it will be a huge competition, and remember that the smaller parties, you have a stake in this. Don't be discouraged. Raise your money and come forth.
Okay, Senator Deba Vapala is the steering committee chair of the Unity Party Homecoming and Fundraising Program on December 6th. She was here. The other counties can come on board. Take your time and come and talk about what your county would do. We are taking a very short break to be back shortly at 9 o'clock.
One more freedom fighter. Oh, one more freedom fighter. One more freedom fighter. One more freedom fighter. One more freedom fighter.
Okay, so our next guest is Musa Kane, a journalist, a lawyer. He's now the head for press and propaganda of the All Liberian Coalition Party of Loseni Kamara. We're here to talk about ARCO. We see the standard bearer or their political leader trying to engage in activities intended to revamp the party. That's what they say. Where's that guy? Political mumbo jumbo. I'll never forget that thing. Okay, we'll take Musa very shortly, my friends. I got one of my men when George we are our president. The man used to like me. He used to like hearing the Freedom Fighter song. So I still playing the song. They feed the man said, only that one song now you'll be playing. I said the song where you used to say you let it. How come you asking me one of the I only song I got? Because this song never gets old. Okay, but we are here on the OK Morning Rush right here on 99.5. Today is Thursday, 20th of November, and the year remains 2025. The song the guys will like so much. Now the guys say the only song I get to play. Okay, Musa Kane is already here. Sometimes I can want measure like Kone and Kane, but he's Kane and the other Musa is Kone, you know. He's here. He used to be Secretary General of the Press Union of Liberia. Worked with Truth FM. He will go to become president of journalists covering the legislature, Pool. He goes to law school. He's out and he's practicing a little bit. But he's a politician too. He contested in the. Did he contest 2023? Yes, he did. He contested in district number 2. They beat him. How do you call it, man? The current lawmaker. The man beat the incumbent Jimmy Smith. The man even beat Musa. The man dragged Musa because Musa King, I think the 17th play or something like that. I'm just kidding. Musa, good morning. Welcome, man. Welcome.
Good morning, Clarence, and good morning to everybody. I'm honored and grateful to be here this morning. It's always a good thing being on the radio and see the kind of smile on your face. And I want to thank you for the job you do. I know how stressful it is waking up very early in the morning and coming to do this job. You know, we did it for several years and we know the stress related to it. Not many persons out there know what you go through in doing this job. So to do it, I want to appreciate
you. All your job getting big because you're not waking up again at time. You're resting now. You're sleeping well, and you're not like me. Sometimes I go to bed around 11 and I'll be waking up 4. What is sleeping again? Sleep over there.
But if I'm like you already get a body already. So from Banga coming here, the body really is.
Yeah, that's a fun of it. But Musa, how is it? I mean, do you miss the microphone? Do you miss conducting interviews, doing your shows? What do you miss?
Sometimes yes, I do miss the radio. I do miss the hard questions when you ask them, because the radio is non-polarized. There are a lot of political radio stations. There are a lot of radio stations that do not ask the question the public wants answer for. So, and that is why those that are doing it, they've set themselves apart from others. They've distinguished themselves from others. So again, sometimes you listen to radio, you listen to the questions being asked, and sometimes they are irrelevant questions to all the issues around. So again, yeah, we amaze them, but sometimes all you do is that you call the young guys, chief, it should be this, or but some of the guys will say, oh chief, this is what we should do based on the condition. Again, we understand the condition many of them work through, so that is why it's going to be very difficult for us to continue based on the kind of place you find yourself. So again,
You almost look like a professional footballer. You play again. I know sometimes when you say listen to radio, you can say, yeah, if I were the one, man.
Yeah,
you know?
man.
But why the men not asking the thing the way? Why the men allowing the men to do the one? Yeah, you know, the kind of thing.
that's a situation you will always find yourself there, because that's a profession we practice for, I think, nearly 15 years. You know, journalism is part of us, starting from down as cop reporter. Your job was just to buy food for others, you know, buy them water, and then you're moving down the line, step by step, up to where we stop. So again, this is our profession. Wherever we go, we still find ourselves in that profession.
Yeah, that's good. And how is it about politics? Coming in to politics, is it a strange theory? You contested in election district 2. You came out of how many candidates?
We contested in the last election. Before I go to that, you know, politics is very important. As journalists, as you move around, you see it, you feel it, and you see the problems, the issues, and you know these issues can be settled, they can be solved, but those who are there cannot or do not have the way power to do it. So again, based on that, you see, it's important we go here to bring the change. You go there, you know there are challenges from the beginning. For me, my election was one of the most challenging elections in several ways, coming from within, without. So I saw that as a learning curve.
Okay.
I learned a lot about it. I know what to do next. So I'm saying to you, 2029 is going to be a very different game.
It'll be different.
I'm confident of what
You
we're
came
going
what
to do.
place?
I think it's not relevant right now. I didn't win.
But it be Bow.
I didn't win. Why I say I didn't win? You know, there's always one winner in whatever race.
Did you think you would have gotten more votes than you got? You felt betrayed?
I think I would have gotten more vote if I had done it differently.
Okay.
If I had done it differently, again, so that's the
Like you say, it's a learning curve.
Yeah, that you know, there are several things we do that were not right, and there are several things that. But the best thing I did in my life, one of the best decisions I took in my life, was to go into that race.
To go into the race.
That was the best decision in my life.
Are you going to court now? You practicing actively?
I've been going to court for a year now. We are practicing actively.
They say you want one big case. So I was joking you the other day. Somebody told me say you want one big case. So you want a case, you call your phone, or 2 weeks. I call you, I can't case. Jeff, I'm going to cancel my man. I'm coming to the.
We are learning. We are because you always want to learn. I always believe the result for hard work is another hard work. So it is to continue to work hard, continue to do your best. That's what we do. Hopefully, I think the big cases you're talking about, one day we're going to win them.
Yeah, no, para yes, small case. Oh, Musa, but the one you want came out, that's small case. Yeah, but let's come to.
I've not been, keep man. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's go.
Well, you know, I'm lying. You want me to come be talking? I don't want to call institution name, but you're part of one big case and you want it. And how you call your phone up? You you move on Chicota.
I'm always in Jakarta, and I've been there. That's what I built, and the place is dear to my heart. You know.
How do your peers call you in your community?
My name is Musa.
Or you call me small body? They call you. Your small body.
Some people call me some call me Chief Musa because I grew up. People call me Chief Musa.
Okay.
And there are other names people call names that just came up. I don't want to go there.
Some of your men will send me text. I will call the name. But generally, how is Akko? How is your political leader, Mr. Lucini Kamara?
He's doing very well. We want to say thanks to him right now. He has been able to rejuvenate our party. He's working. He's the sole sponsor of our party, as it is in many other parties that have political leader. He's doing everything to see the party grow to where we are, although there are challenges. there are problems, there are issues, but he always try to resolve them. If you have somebody as a leader with uh, wealth of experience, somebody who understands the issue, somebody who's also willing to listen to everybody, who's also willing to settle the problem, the situations, the conditions within the party is always a blessing. So his coming to the party has been a blessing, and his work with us has also continued to inspire many of us. So yes, he's doing very well. He's working on several things right now. Sometimes we feel sorry for him. He's very stressed on trying to settle problems within the broader picture of our party and the partisan and other things. So again, he's doing everything to get the party to where it is and to move the party towards the presidency. Because
is he still strong? Could he make a comeback in 2029? Will he still be strong? Do you think so?
I think he's strong. I think he might be there. I can't speak definitely because that will be a position for him to handle. But if it is me, I will ask that he continue to steer the affairs of our party. He continue to lead our party too, because we see prospect. Again, every political institution, there will be things that you do, and after election, you go back in your house, you realize we should have done this differently. You may call it mistake, but mostly call it learning curve. After every election, not just election, after every process, every work you do, you go back and review the things you've done, things that you should have done differently, and then you see how you do it the next time. Hopefully, we're going to do a great job in the next election, and I'm of the great conviction that we're going to take the presidency in the next election.
Okay, and so Dolly will always say that with all degree of sanctity. Now, there was a little bit of issue in your party one time. I don't know whether you called the show or I was trying to reach you or something. There was an issue about the resignation of Ansu Dolly as chair. Some group of young people in the party, and somebody will argue that the guy who was leading that was not a partisan, and I think I talked about that one time. What the guy named Kamar? I just forget his name. The young guy. Musa who? Fofana. I've stopped saying him for a long time. Musa Fofana wanted Ansu Dolly out of the party because he thought Ansu Dolly was not leading the charge. He was not making representation on behalf of the partisans. Many of the partisans did not get job in the current arrangement. We'll come to that. But have you settled that? Did you manage to settle? Oh, Musa. 1 minute, we're coming right back there.
Sorry, okay, go ahead.
It's okay. Did you manage to settle the issue now? Is everything okay now?
In the political process, there will always be issue. This political process, there will always be issue. The party has been working on them. Musa is a brother or member of the party. Ansu is a brother or member of the party. We all are brothers in the republic. We all can have political differences, and we all can come in to resolve them. Like I said to you, our Steno Bureau has been working to resolve all internal problems. Again, people have their right to speak out on issues affecting their institution. We are running a democratic institution where the voices of our people must be respected. Everybody has the right. And I've said to people, in democracy, it is not always about the right of the majority. It's about protecting also the right of the minority. If you think someone is in the minority, their right is also important. So it doesn't matter where you are, where you stand. As a member of the institution, you have a say. If you see something is not right with Ansu, you will speak out. Even the Steno Bureau, he welcomes criticism. He welcomes people to say things. So again, our party is a democratic institution, and we're open to discussing democratically in solving our issues.
Now, one of the few things they were talking about is Ansu Dolly has gotten his job now. He's chairman of the party, so he relaxed. The minister of posts has gotten a job now, so he's relaxed. They're not advocating for more partisans of the party to get job in the government. And I was asking them as to whether the party got into the unity party arrangement with people promising a job, that they didn't come clear with that. Is that the position of the party? Is that how you people feel, Musa, that you struggle in the second round, you endorse President Boakai, then Kennedy, and you're not getting your fair share of the cake? Do you still hold that view as a political party?
The party still hold the view that this collaboration with the United Party, as it is a disaster for us.
You call it a disaster?
A disaster for us.
Go ahead, let me hear.
And I think the single largest threat to the existence of our party is either the failure or the progress of this collaboration. Because it's a threat for us, we're going to take it very seriously. We work with you. We decided to formulate the government together. In formulation of the government, we were not involved. We decided we're going to run the government together. In running the government together, we are also not doing it. There has been no meeting from what you call it alliance members. We see it's a collaboration. No meeting for us to have our say on how the government is running. Because we have a manifesto that is deeply rooted in the growth and development of Liberia. A manifesto that will take the people from abject poverty to a middle class level. A manifesto that are going to improve the economy, improve the agricultural sector, open farm to market rule, improve the country. We have one of the best manifestos in Liberia. We thought we could align that manifesto with the one with the Unity Party to see how we can drive the kind of development that we want. We can drive the kind of economic prosperity that we want. As it is, there is no meeting on such. What is even more shocking and devastating for us is giving us the hair and taking away the tongue, the eyes, the neck, and everything.
What does that mean?
You took Mr. Ansu Dolly as head of the Disaster Commission. In other agencies, you allow them to have people. That's what they did. You allow them to recommend people that they will work with. In that case, you didn't. You brought deputies from other parties. Fine. We want to work with them. After that, you place a moratorium that you cannot employ your partisans. I believe that is almost targeted at us because Honorable Dollar has not been able to employ even more than 3 or 4.
It's a government decision. It's a policy. It's not targeted at a particular political party.
But the Unity Party has been able to do differently for their members. Other parties have been able to do differently from their members. You know how many Unity Party partisans and other parties that have been employed. So if you think this is a policy for the government, it should go across. Policy is for the institution. But in a policy, you cannot be cherry picking. You cannot think the policy should be applicable to OKFM, but it's not applicable to another station.
The Minister of Postal Affairs hasn't been able to get some of your partisans?
We too have not been able to do that. Everywhere, we've not been able to do that. Again, I think, there are people...
How many of your people are in top government positions, excluding Dole and the Minister of Postal Affairs?
We sent a list to the Unity Party and we had to work. The party
was that the arrangement?
Yeah, the Standard Bearer has had several discussions with the Unity Party hierarchies on this matter, but they didn't go by the agreement as agreed to. So whether it's 1, 2, 3, there were agreement. That agreement was signed, and no one came here before I talk about the enforceability of such agreement. Right? You cannot take that agreement to court to enforce. But where you can take that agreement is to your partisans in the next
Except
election.
that the agreements are signed, but only way you people we know in our public.
So again, we're going to work on because we waited to see how we can work. Our standing bearer has had several meetings with the Unity Party, the hierarchies, with the president, with the vice president, with other people, but it seems like it's not working. If you see the listing as it comes out every time, you see what happened. You see the listing are coming up. You see how partisans from other people, their names are coming up continuously.
Do you think you play a major role in getting President Bwakai elected?
I think we played a single biggest role, important.
How?
This is what we did. Mm-hmm. After the first round, all the political parties had given their best. Their best was not enough to deliver this result. You know that very well. That is why we went to second round. If you see the number we had right? If you see the number we had, just go to Election Commission website, web page, or you ask for the result, and you see the places that brought the change. You see the places. These are places that we won in the first round. These are places that were for us. We took that number, we just placed it in the game. That was a game changer. Completely changed the game. To say Mr. X is a minister today will be fighting us is because we were the game changer. So if you think, I had a situation, one of my brother, he is Al Hassan Kene, he posted on social media, and I accepted that and I agree that's truth. He said, a blind man, a single biggest, most important tool for a blind man is his cane. Because every time he's walking, is a cane. In Liberia, we call it a stick.
The walking stick. Yeah, the cane.
But the cane, the walking stick, is very important to the blind man. But sometimes, if the blind man now has the opportunity to see, he abandons the cane.
But he
throw it away.
But at the
because
cane,
it's no longer important to him. So that's our situation. You could not see. We were happy. We happy to see, and now you throw us away.
How do you hope to handle this? By the way, are you going to the Unity Party December 6th program as a party?
Our party is planning a program too. Probably next year, begin in January. Between we are still working on the date. We are planning. We are asking our people we're going to be coming, or that is why we will be coming. The recruitment and mobilization team headed by Mr. D. Berete, they are working on that. We're going to see the group we will pull out. We believe our partisans are still strong. Our people are there despite the disappointment, despite the challenges, despite the decision of the Unity Party to treat us like we are not partner. Our people are strong. They've said to us, if they continue to do this, allow them to be, let's build our party.
That doesn't answer the question. Whether you will go to the Unity Party program on December 6th.
As far we concerned, the Unity Party is having a program, not ACO, right? Unity Party is having a program. If the executive committee is invited, that decision will be made by the EC. But to my recollection, I don't know about any.
When was the last time you sat with Luceni Kamara?
Just last night, yesterday. When we were arranging about this, I told you that I was walking to his office.
Okay.
And I went there.
Does he feel the same? Is your expression his feeling?
It's even more. He sometimes sits and feels frustrated about the situation. Just imagine partisans continuing to call you. There are people out there listening right now believe that Honorable Luceni Kamara is the problem. They believe he's not talking. They believe he's not being engaged in the Unity Party, and that pressure is on him. You know what is it to become a leader in Liberia? And when things are not working, the focus is on you. When things are not working, people believe you're not talking. But in reality, he's talking. He has worked behind the scene, but it's not working. And I want to say to our people today, all of you out there who say that the problem is the SB, he's not talking, he has been talking. He has been engaging. But the Unity Party is not listening. Probably they do not respect us. Probably.
You think so?
Yes. Probably they do not respect us. That is why they are not listening. If they were listening, we won't be here today. So again, like I said to you, we are working mostly like the Standard Bearer has said, since they are not listening to us, let's work on improving our party.
Why did you take the Unity Party Chairman Luther Tapper's statement so personal? I saw a lot of, Facebook posts from most of your ACO partisans as though Luther Tapper, there was a time he had a press conference or a journalist interview and were talking about other small party. There was a characterization of the other parties. Why you took it so personal? You as ACO.
Okay, I believe the statement of the chairman of the Unity Party was preposterous. It was so absurd to the point that it cast a sign of disrespect on all the collaborating members. The Unity Party chairman is saying, besides that, he also said that the next election, the Unity Party can win it alone. They do not need any other party. I want to speak directly.
Is that what he said? I
Yes.
didn't listen to that
Yeah.
part.
I think he came on Julius' just show on one time. I want to speak directly to the Unity partisans, to the hierarchy of the Unity Party. Your chairman is becoming a nuisance. Your chairman is becoming a threat to you and your survival. If you think it's better for your chairman to attack the me, other collaborating political parties, and we just sit and let it go, it is not truth. Be warned. Be mindful of your utterances. We believe we are co-equal. We have the ability to also run this state. You now have the opportunity. You cannot look down on others. If your chairman continue this, I don't think this will offer well for not just us joining you the next time, but other political parties. We've been speaking to others who are also disappointed.
You want pull out?
I said that decision will be made by the executive committee, but as it is, there are calls for us to pull out.
You're discussing in your ranks.
There are calls
your
for
people want you pull out.
Yeah, there are calls for us to pull out. But again, that decision will be made by the executive committee.
When what does your party structure say? When your national executive committee is seated, who presides?
The chairman presides over National Executive Committee.
Unfortunately, the chairman is a government official now.
But the executive committee is an institution, right? The institution, that democratic institution, is a number game. So it doesn't matter whether you the heir or not. The decision is made by majority members of the EC. So again, like I said, we've now reached that. Yeah, there are calls for us to withdraw, but again, the ball is still in the court of the Unity Party. We've waited, we've engaged you, you've not listened, you still have the opportunity to change this around. If you fail to do it, you'll be doing that at your own peril.
There are a lot of speculations in the public that the MPA managing director, Sekou Dukle, went on your ACO. He went as part of your enrichment. Is he not
true.
Partisan of your party?
I want to say clear today, he's not a member of our party. He has been a member of the Unity Party. He's a Unity partisan. So again, it's shameful that people will not ask who's your member. The Unity Party know their members, right? Right? They know their members. They employ their members.
Yeah, but Musa, why every time you create, I'm saying you as ACO, why do you create the impression that only Dolly and the Minister of Postal Affairs, they are the only top people from your party in the government? You have the Deputy Minister for Technical Services, I think at the Minister of Post, one Masale. Masale is from your party. You have the Deputy Minister for Administration from the National Bureau of Construction, I think the NBC. Is the guy not from your party? He's from your party too. So you got some on the cakes.
So again, the person who just sent you that message said we have a minister, we have director, we have 2 deputies, right? The person just said it to you. I said we've come here to clearly.
You show somebody send me a message.
I see you that really. I see you.
My phone. I want to.
So let me just come here. Let me just
conclude.
Let me just answer that.
A particular word that you use. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, can I? What's the word so I can spell it for you quickly?
Go ahead.
Okay. So again, yes, we have a few people like you name. We know that, but just oppose that with others who were not even there, who didn't give them less than 100 votes. Just oppose that with what they have. We're talking about integrity here. We're talking about fairness here in treatment of collaborative members. You cannot get somebody who gave you 100 votes, you give them 10, 15, then somebody who gave you, who's against you, who makes you to win, then you can call 1, 2, 3, 4, then I give you. And then I just call 2 errors. The Unity Party said during the negotiation that we will not give you all. But if we give you this, the onus is on you to employ your people, right? That's what they said. That was the agreement. How will you do it? And
but
then
that negotiation, that agreement hasn't come public.
And how will you do it? Then you say, Ansu cannot employ except you replace. So we'll wait for people to maybe die or somebody retire before you put one person there. That's the only way. That's the only thing we can do. But the people believe, believe that Ansu is refusing to employ. People believe that Honorable Kroma is refusing to employ. But this government has made it impossible, nearly impossible for them to work.
Okay. Attorney at is Musa Kane is an attorney at law.
I'm
He's
Musa
here.
Kennen, K-E-N-N-E-H.
Oh, you Kennen,
Kennen.
not K-A.
Yes,
I always take you to
K-E-N-N-E-H.
be K-O-K-A.
I always be because I consider that's a misnomer. It's a normal thing. So,
it's a
but again,
normal thing.
but I'm
But at the end of
Kennen,
the day,
K-E-N-N-E-H.
You want Musa K. You Musa K. So he's Musa Kennen. He's our studio guest this morning. He's the head for press and propaganda of the, now I will not say opposition, because the party is with the Unity Party. He described their relationship with the Unity Party as he said terrible or something like that. They are regretting it because they're not giving the opportunity. We'll open the lines. I see Unity Party National Secretary General Amos Stewart try to reach. We'll reach you. We'll reach all of you when the party. What I mean. Why you so this is the official position of your party, or you issue a statement on it. But the next thing is, why is Lieutenant Kamara not engaging more? Has he been able to meet President Boakai to say, look, my friend, this is what we discussed. My people are behind me. We are disappointed and those kinds of things. Do you know whether the two leaders have met?
Yes, like I said to you, we've met on several occasions.
Now, I'm talking about what are Lieutenant Kamara
Yes.
the president.
Well, if I say we, I mean the party headed by the SB.
Yeah.
He's met the president on several occasions and they've discussed. There have been promises, but these promises have not worked. He's met the vice president on several occasions. There have been promises, and these promises have not worked. We've met the past minister of state. He's met the current minister of state after his appointment. There have been discussions. Yes, he has been working frantically to resolve this matter. But again, like I said, they are not listening. Because they are not listening, we want to give this as a public notice to the public out there, to our partisans out there, that our SB is working. He has been engaging them. Sometimes, each time we say we're engaging, but we don't know. The parties believe they don't know. They feel we're not engaging, we're not moving. Yes, we've done. But the party, they are not listening. But I just want them to understand. They know that there was, I think, something done. I don't know the institution that did it. Something like a sampling or whatever. They believe that the unit.
They did some recently?
Yeah, I believe that according to what I was told, the result, they believe that the 2029 election is still going to be a neck to neck. Not a single party can win it. The cruise of who's going to win is going to be based on your collaboration. It's going to be based on the trust that you have with those you're working with. So if right now, if you destroy that trust, if you try to make us not to believe in you again, I think it's going to be better. There were people who were in leadership just 3 years ago, and they were acting and behaving similarly as it is happening right now. We all know the history.
Let's talk a little bit about the resuscitation of your party. What are you doing? What is Mr. Lucini Kamara doing? And you just rightly said it. He seemed to be single-handedly financing the party and all the kind of thing. You think it's a good idea? Are your partisans not paying due? Are you not getting support from other parties?
And that's what we are working on, that our partisans are paying dues. But you know, the political party is cost intensive. It's very expensive, and that maybe those dues may not be able to offset everything we should be doing.
And you're straining the old man.
So he's working hard to move the party. He said to us the first thing when we started this discussion and it wasn't working, and he said the best thing we can do is to build our institution ourselves. So he brought some vehicles, and others are on their way for us to start to move. We've been moving in the community. Firstly, we did it before, but we continue that. We could now reach everywhere to say to our people, our partisans, thank you so much. Thank you for what you've done. Thank you for the support. Thank you for everything. However, we will still be coming to you at the appropriate time. We need to do it better. So we've been moving out. We call it a thank you with the team headed by D, Masale and others. They've been doing extremely well. I'm also on that team, moving from place to place.
You've been doing that?
Yeah, we've been doing that. And hopefully, maybe anytime next year, we will be in your county. We will be in Bon County.
In one of my counties.
Okay, in one of your counties too. We will be in one of your counties. early, and then we'll move to the other ones. We're going across the country to say thank you as we prepared ourselves.
Do you still have your party structures?
Yeah, the party structure
across the country.
Yeah, the party structure is visible across the country, but we need to work on them as we go. We need to work on them again. Like I said, after election, there are things you will see that you need to improve. So we're working on improving all of that, and hopefully, things will be okay.
We are hearing that APCO has started initial engagements and conversations with Musa Belete's Citizens Movement for Change. Is that true?
We are not in conversation with any political party right now, but we are open to talking with everybody. Right now, the interest of our party is paramount, and the interest of our party is tied to the interest of Liberia. So every institution that believes in the growth and development of Liberia, we will be willing to speak with that person based on the current situation. And every political party, we are open to dialogue. We are open to talking with you. However, we are focused on improving our party. We are focused on moving our party to the next level. So again, so we're not going to sit to say because the Unity Party is not doing this, because we are disappointed in the Unity Party, because the Unity Party has not lived up to her commitment, and then we're going to just sit and allow things to just move. No, our job is to work hard to improve our party. So that's why, like you talk about our committee, the committee is working hard. We will be in the various communities. We will be in the town. You will see us mostly in the counties. You will see us in the various communities. We're going to be more visible.
Okay.
Present.
Musa Kenneth is the head for present publicity or propaganda of the All Liberian Coalition Party. Let's go to our Facebook page. A lot of messages coming in. This person, Sila Selu, he said, the chairman never said that. Abdullahi Dukli said, Unity Party chairman is becoming, the words you use here. Well, he said he's becoming powerful, making himself powerful. I can say it that way. The same guy come by and say, your people were given jobs. So what really do you guys want? Everybody can work in the government. Vamadi Donso, he said, JMB implored Unity Party partisans in the name of ACO. Seku Madagbe Ability. What is the calling number? The number is down there. Abraham S. Gua says, I'm watching from Chocolate Factory. So let's get to the lounge now and get some calls. As a matter of courtesy, I would take the Unity Party National Secretary General.
Can you please announce the number? Maybe I'll
yes, 0777 700 995. 0777 700 995. 0555 995 995. Unity Party National Secretary General Amos Toy is on. Mr. Toy, good morning.
Good morning, Clarence. Let me say good morning to the young gentleman in studio, Kenneth.
Yeah, Musa Kenneth.
Good morning to Liberians. Well, Clarence, first, I want to indicate to you here that the Unity Party still enjoys its relationship with all the collaborating political parties, and that we respect everyone, including ACOP. We recognize the fact that every political party that supported the Unity Party supported us with the strength and everything. And this is why our standard bearer, His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Liberia, President Joseph Imam Boakai, and the Unity Party have remained very committed to our commitment of government of inclusion, to make sure that everyone who supported us, and even those who did not, are fully included on board, the governance architecture of our country, and that they remain a very active participant in the administration of their own affairs. And you know very well, I'm not going to state here that ACOP has certain number of appointed officials in government, but what I can say to you that there were about over 20 political parties that supported the Unity Party. And insofar as we know, as the record shows, this government has been very magnanimous to make sure that at least every one of those parties that supported us, they are on board. whether they have got 3 presidential appointments or more, but at least they are on board. So that shows that the UP remains fully committed to working with its collaborating political parties.
Ako feels disrespected. They think you're not listening to the political leader. They think you're not considering anything.
Clarence, this is where I'm coming to. I have been in meetings, even recent meetings, where the standard bearer of the UP, the president of the Republic of Liberia, has presided over meetings, holding consultative conversations with his partners across the various political parties. In most recent times, where all the political leaders have attended those meetings at the House of the President and in other areas, and I have attended those meetings, so that I can attest to it that our old man, Honorable Lucini Kamara, somebody who I respect, or the Unity Party respects a whole lot, has a very positive and cordial working relationship with His Excellency President Joseph Joman Boakai. But I just want to state very clearly here
probably it is the result of those meetings that's making Ako angry. Probably.
No. Let me say this to you. President Boakai, you know that this is one president, President Boakai is not some of the regular presidents around here. This is someone who consults and listens to consultations and pieces of advice. If I tell you that they've got very positive, cordial working relationship, so he's been listening, to pieces of advice, to some of the recommendations, and so forth. But of course, it is not practical. It is not possible that all the political parties that supported the Unity Party, all the people who want to enter in government, all of them will enter government. It's nowhere in the world that will happen. But at least for the most part, we have been very accommodating to make sure that ACOP, as one of our strongest political allies in the governance system of our country, is accommodated.
Thank you.
Come in. There are just a few things I want to make.
Yeah, please. You not have the law for all the time. You can conclude quick.
It's important to emphasize here that this is not a power sharing government. In power sharing government, you say that when the president is making decision, it is a compulsion that the president must consult all the parties and all of them must agree to a particular policy issue before the president executes. It's not.
Okay.
What the president has been doing is to make sure that he holds consultative conversation with these different political parties. And that's why a number of them are accommodated in the space of governance. The last thing I want to state here is that the young man in studio has to be a little bit careful with his characterization to indicate that the relationship or support for the UP has been a disaster.
You say it's a disaster.
Very disparaging. Yes, that's very disparaging and it's uncalled for. You got to be a little bit moderate. We know that there are a number of people probably have got problems that have different individual grievances and concerns, but you have to be able to respectfully channel those concerns in ways where it is
Thank
needed,
you.
and that we can be able to continue to work together. But be a little bit mindful. Be moderate.
Thank you,
Yeah?
thank you, Amos Toy. I had to take in this long because he's Secretary General of the ruling party, and it is the Unity Party that Musa has placed under the spotlight. Musa says Ako's relationship with the Unity Party is a disaster or has been disastrous. Well,
morning,
let's hear you. Good morning.
I join you from a chicken soup factory residence, soon to be called the Baka Avenue.
Good morning. What's your name?
Yeah, I listened to you, the man from Ako. I think you got fair to the Unity Party, my brother. I think we all are aware there are a lot of other political parties that supported the Unity Party, including other individuals from other parties. So I think it's a very tough situation that Unity Party found herself in. But I think to some extent, Unity Party has tried at least to be able to share by the cake on every other political party. I think what is happening is that you guys have been very greedy. You guys want more. It can be the better man. There are a lot of other political parties.
Okay. Hello.
Yeah, Clarence, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, Clarence, good morning to the guests in studio there. National Mother happening around red light.
Yeah.
This morning. Yeah, this morning. I want to ask the guests there, the position in the party. What is the position in the party? So,
The man is responsible for press and propaganda.
Oh, okay. So, thank you for
Thank you.
answering.
Thank you, yeah? Okay. I answer because I know it. Hello? Hello? Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah?
Clarence.
Yeah?
I I'm Fasu Command, and I'm on the conversation for one of the actions of the Unity Party Intellectual Bureau. Now, I listen to the every studio. We're using denigrating words on the Unity Party. The Unity Party cannot respect the collaboration back in strike between and other collaborating political party. I think that is disingenuous on the part of Unity Party. Unity Party in the history of Liberia is the first political party to respect terms and conditions that is signed, that you commit.
But the man is from Akko. The man said Unity Party is not respecting it. Then he said Unity Party is respecting it.
Unity Party respect that man. I want to say man is disingenuous.
Okay, let me take this call from Sarah Leon. Hello.
Good morning, Mr. Jackson.
Good morning.
I'm Thomas William calling from Minnesota.
But I Sarah Leon, I see register.
Oh, really?
Thomas, you sound like mail. Yeah, I see right here from, I see Sarah Leon, the Thomas guy. Okay, let's hear you.
Yeah, at the hour I'm using.
Okay.
Mr. Jackson, thank you for the show, and I want to say good morning to the young man in studio. Mr. Jackson, I want to re-emphasize what the SG has previously stated. Let it be noted that the Unity Party government is now a power-sharing government. And I think ACO should be grateful to the Unity Party.
Why?
Mr. Jackson, there are a lot of bonafide Unity partisans who are also disenchanted. It is highly impossible for everybody to work in government. And that is why we are calling on our standard bearer and our political leader, the President of the Republic of Liberia. And he's doing what we are asking to create that enabling environment, especially the private sector that will be able to absorb more people. So ACO should be grateful. There are people, 25 members of Unity Party, who bear with the party for more than 15
But
years.
the Unity Party could not win the election itself alone.
Yes, and that's why those who work with Unity Party, no, do a comparative analysis. The people who just left power, see how they treated those who form alliance with them.
But I see to
But I see where it started when Talos, LPDP, and other people started complaining. Some people from the NPP started complaining. How ACO started now?
No, Mr. Jackson, here where we are coming from, that ACO should be very honest. I think ACO is dishonest to the discussion.
Okay, thank you. Let's get you. Hello?
Yeah, hello, Mr. Jackson.
Yeah?
Okay, long time. Good morning, Mr. Clarence, Piso Jackson.
Good morning.
Okay. I'm Mohammed M. Kanem, and I've seen you on this 16 this morning.
Yeah, Mohammed, go ahead.
Let me appreciate you and ever for conducting the show. I listened to our brother in studio, okay? And I think the harsh tone was was saying this morning on the airway. I think for me, it doesn't really bend incorrectly to come on this unique platform without ever saying, okay, that the unity, let's say the ACO is in relationship with theocracies. I don't know his definition of that.
But when somebody says a disaster, it isn't really an insult. You know, I will not let Musa to insult.
I come in a big right there. But to be very honest with you, I think Asu Jody should be the chairman for ACO, right?
He is.
Okay, he is the national chairman for ACO. Okay? If the party chairman can be employed within the government, they have a circle command from the post office there as a minister, proper. And I think the brother can tell me, say, honor Asu Jody, who is the disaster management chairperson or director, one person from their party are not being employed under Asu Jody. I want to disagree with him.
Who has been employed that you know?
My brother. You myself, Go and do your research.
Hey, but when you say you disagree, then you get fat. You're less sending people to go do research quickly. You will tell your thing, you won't tell me that people go do the research. Let's take Frank Gibson from Paris in France. Frank, good morning.
Good morning, Clarence. Clarence, good morning to your studio guests. You know, the statement from Amos Stewart confirmed what a chairman Luther Tappet said by saying that the United Party, looking in the faces of those parties who helped the United Party to come to power, looking at faces today and tell them the United Party is not a power-sharing government, I think that's a blow in the faces of those parties.
No, but Frank, wait. Isn't that a reality? The government is now power sharing. Power sharing governments are not democratically elected.
I told you those parties in 2023, these things they should have put in black and white. ACO is not the only party that is saying this. The EFCC also is saying that they may not continue the marriage with the Unity Party.
You mean the EFFL?
I don't know whether Cabinet Jana is part of the ACO, but Cabinet Jana is also hurt by the actions of the Unity Party. So this confirmed that Luther Tappet said those are happy verbs. And it's true. Emotion just confirmed that.
Okay, but the truth is, the honest truth is, this is not a power sharing government. Power sharing arrangements are the results of maybe war or something, negotiation, then out of them come. That's the honest truth. This is a democratically elected government. Why you want the man to say the truth? Okay, this could be the final call. Hello?
Good morning.
Good morning.
This is Asha Makagwe calling from Ako.
Okay, Makagwe, let's hear you.
I think the United Party is being very manipulative right now. I think we should call on our people to withdraw from their collaboration.
To withdraw from the marriage?
Yes, because they are not living according to their promises.
Okay.
And I think we should call on all of our partisans to boycott whatever they are having on December 6th.
Thank you. Mr. Kennan, let's hear you.
All right, thank you.
Mixed views.
Thank you so much. We expect that the United Partisans will call and be defensive. You know the history. That's how the CDC were, right? That's how the CDC guys were, and that's what they did. So we've been into politics, we know it. For me, I want to come to the point where you tell about this is now a power sharing. Yes, this is a power sharing. There are two different kinds of governance. Clarence, when you listen, you want to say the government is not just in the box. They say power sharing is only when we go for political power and war and we want to share government. No, that's not just it. If a party, right, cannot win, and then you call other people, you all agree that if we work together, if we win together, we will share the government. That's a power sharing. But it's in different form and manner. Right? It's in different form and manner. And you not to be doing wartime. That is why in a parliamentarian system, if you can't get certain number, you have to call other people to come and do power sharing.
Arrangements are normally a matter of must.
Yeah, but
they are normally not a matter of choice.
That is why I said from the beginning, we have an agreement. The enforceability of the agreement is that because to have an agreement, you should be able to be enforce it, right? We cannot enforce it by going to court, say because you can't do this, we will not do. Say no. But there's a way this power sharing we can express our opinion.
Okay, one minute. Let me just take another caller from the US. Even though we're not taking calls, but sometimes these people wake up very early just to join the show. Hello.
Yeah, Clarence,
good morning. Go ahead. Call your name and go ahead.
Oh, yeah, I'm Leo Piso. I'm calling you from the Twin City, Minneapolis, St. Paul.
Okay.
The US there.
Mm-hmm.
Look, the whole scenario this morning just shows that the United Party and the rest of the so-called collaborative for the party, right? It was probably about sharing the king of Liberia. And yeah, it shows. And at the end of the day, ACO is not happy in the situation. He found himself in. And there's no way that I see the United Party calling the guy to control his thought and control the terms of what he uses. It's not something about it. If a deal is terrible, it's terrible. If a deal is incredible, right? I don't know why anyone told them because of feed out. Today, Jordan have come away and they want to send some people thought of how to think. The United Party is unusual. We all know, and we told people the unity party is the use of, and they use the people to acquire wealth. And so they put for idle. I think they know that tomorrow at the end of the day they'll pull out real first instead of looking for money to put in the party.
Okay, thank you. No more call we are taking. Musa, yeah.
Yeah, so to continue, yes, we had a collaboration. Yes, we had a framework document. Yes, you said that we were going to formulate and run together. To formulate and run the government together, what does it mean to you? So you didn't come to us and see what he has just said. So this is the Amos 12 who said he not wanted any position because LPRC. There's a man who fought for LPRC. The why he couldn't say, I'm the Secretary General of the Unity Party, I don't want job, I will be there to run my institution. So again, we maintain the current collaboration with the Unity Party currently is a disaster. If Amos does not want us to say it's a disaster, the choice is his. We still have time. He has the authority. They in leadership, they can change it. If you think you don't want it to be a disaster, you can change it. But if you can't change it, it's another thing. The second point, he said, I should not say it's a disaster. What did you say when your chairman called us a helping verb? Your chairman was more disingenuous than us. We've engaged you. Like he said, they have been meeting. And I confirm. I said, our SB have been engaging. But what's the result of the engagement? If the engagement is just to engage and come and sit, the result is not forthcoming. The promises are not forthcoming. So again, we are extremely disappointed with the current situation, and we want to call the Unity Party to engage the leadership of the party, to engage the standard bearer for a positive result. As it is, it's a disaster, and we can change it if we work together. But again, to be on the defensive, again, it reminds us of the past. When people know they are not doing well, when people know they are mistreating their colleagues, but they want to come on radio to be defensive and want to turn things around.
But Amos argues that there are more parties that supported them. At least you've gotten some.
So again, for me, if I come on the radio, I'm concerned about your agreement directly with my party, right? I don't know whether you sign agreement with others, but you sign agreement with us. Signed by your political leader, also signed by our political leader, right? So we are talking about the implementation of said agreement, right? So I don't know why you signed with others. You were cognizant of what you signed. You were in your free mind. You did it out of your own volition to sign it. That means you knew what you were signing. And you also knew why you were working with other people. So you cannot come here and want to shift blame and say we get others. You knew you had others, but you came and had agreement with us. Just like you know you're supposed to engage me. You come to Clarence, say, Clarence, let's do this, we'll do this. So after you and Clarence sign, then you come to the Clarence, but they get other people.
Okay, Musa.
So,
finally.
Finally, I want to say thank you to you. Thank you to everybody. Our party, again, to answer, our party will be contesting in the last election. That means we will be opposing the Unity Party. So we might be, you may say we're not opposition, but if you're contesting for position, that means you'll be opposing the person, and that means we are opposition political party. We're going to be on the ballot. Our standard bearer will be on the ballot.
He has always been on the ballot.
So he will be on the ballot 2029, and I believe
that is second round.
And I believe that we gonna maybe 2029 we will need the Unity Party or any other party to support us in the second round.
You think so?
Yeah, we think so. That's what we are working on.
Musa Kanan is here for press and propaganda of the All Liberian Coalition Party. He was our guest this morning. Musa, thank you so much for coming. This is how we're taking our usual weekend break. We'll be back here Monday morning, and that will be the 24th of November. Thanks to all of you for going with us. Tomorrow is going to be Ifatu Kamara and Marka Davis's show. It's going to be the Friday presentation. Bye-bye to all of you. Thanks to Poye Rejoice, Blessing Nimland, and all of us here who made this a success. My name is Piso. Bye-bye.